If you've been on the internet long enough, chances are you've heard people talk about fandoms. People who are interested in whatever media there is out there, TV shows, video games, movies, radio dramas, I guess. The internet lets us express our thoughts on these things, and we find common ground with people, or we find people that we disagree with that we either debate, or we fight to the death, because fiction is serious business, guys. I'm telling you. I haven't exactly had much experience with the craziness of fandoms. The most I've had are friends and Discord servers I'm in where we're all fans of a certain thing. Nobody tried to dox me, so that's good. So all I have to go off is testimonies from friends and videos. Videos which, by the way, are kind of boring to watch, like they generalize fandoms as toxic all because they love something too much, and sometimes they talk about how they hate something too much, but those videos never really get down as to why they love or hate something that much. And that's something I want to do. I want to figure out why fandoms and hatedoms are even a thing that exists. I may not find the exact answers to why fandoms are a thing, but I hope I could get y'all to take a step back for a bit and not just gush at how cringy fandoms can be. You can only do that so much until it gets tiresome. And besides, you can make anything look bad with the right manipulation tactics. In the meantime, let's pay a visit to someone who has had a lot of experiences with crazy fandoms and even hatedoms. Miss ZZ, the ultimate GOAT, the greatest of all time, gaming legend. Hey.
Bro, what the fuck? How'd you get into my house?
Movie magic?
Ah, okay. So why are you here?
Oh, I'm here for that fandom video we were talking about doing. So, do you have any anecdotes of fandoms or hatedoms getting on your ass?
Well, since you asked, and if we're gonna get personal here, there's 2 moments of mine that I'm not really proud of. Back when I was new to the internet and was still in the Invader Zim fandom, I would watch a bunch of Invader Zim AMVs. And there was some random OC I would see constantly. I don't remember the name of the character, but I remember hating her. I would leave awful comments on the artist's YouTube videos. I'd say things like shipping her OC was a bad thing and that her OC was ugly. The same thing happened years later in the My Little Pony fandom. I hated on another OC, but the thing is, that time I also hated the artist. I don't know why I took it so personally, but I did. Now, I don't remember making my opinions vocal at the time, but the more I think about it, the more of a terrible person I seem.
Oh, so you really didn't want a fan base to have such cringy OCs?
No. That's not it. At least, it wasn't back then. I think I hated them just to hate them. I can't explain it.
Oh, huh. I mean, trying to be cringe-free is still a reason as to why some fans and haters become assholes, but no matter what you do, you can never escape embarrassment. But I digress. You didn't think about why you were so angry over some fan character? I guess it's because of the internet. You didn't think about your consequences because a person can't hit your face, and it feels so empowering to tell someone they suck. I mean, why do we tell them that they suck? I don't know, because it's fun. It's something we get bored of, and we just move on with our lives because we got other things to worry about. There are other people that don't have anything better to do, so they just assume that there is a right way to think, so they try to enforce it onto everyone. Once again, because there's no consequences to enforcing what you think is right. It really can feel empowering and rewarding to have people respond to you. Whether or not they agree, having someone acknowledge your existence is really, a weird feeling. It's something we all want more of. Is that dopamine? Anyway, if you get upset over someone criticizing something you love, then chances are you never were a fan of that thing in the first place.
Here's the funny thing. People who hate things with a passion can be just, if not more annoying than people who like that thing. There's quite a few people on a certain toxic website who make jokes about killing fans for liking something. I've had an experience with someone who hated on Hazman Hotel. Guy made jokes about wanting to send fans to camps and have them killed. Sure, it was a joke, but you have to admit, it was a tasteless joke.
So people are criticizing you because you like something? Oh my god, why? Why must these insecure weirdos want the world to bend over to them?
Because people have nothing better to do than to act like they're better than random people online. You can't simply like or dislike things anymore. Everything is a political stance, and there's never any consequences. At least that's what people like to believe.
Political stances, authority, and what is acceptable behavior in fandoms? Do they really not have lives? That's probably the most reasonable explanation as to why they're like this. Oh, you made this character too white, too skinny, too fat, too black, that lady looks like a dude, that dude looks like a lady. Since when is changing the race of a character in a fan art gonna do anything? Man, why do they care about this? Oh yeah, no lives. Wait a minute. Why do I care about this shit? Does my voice really matter in the grand scheme of things? It's not like I'm gonna get noticed. I don't even sound one-sided. I'm pretty scattered and nuanced, and nobody likes that. You've heard my, beginning of this video where I just sound all scatterbrained and shit. Like, you don't like that shit. Nobody does. Everything you love has to be, like, super perfect, and everything you hate has to be the fucking devil. There's never an in-between, especially on YouTube. What was I even trying to say anyway? Why do I bother?
Hey, listen, it's not that your opinion doesn't matter because you're in a sea of other opinions. All that matters is that you're confident in your own thoughts and opinions. As long as you have individual thought, fuck everyone else.
You know what? Yeah, I can be certain about being uncertain. Someone is going to listen to you either way, and honestly, I think confidence is what fan bases need. Maybe that way they won't be so insecure about what they love, and I won't be so insecure about what I have to say. Gee, thanks.
No problem. No homo, though.
I mean, you're not wrong. Anyway, getting back to fandom stuff, my personal problem with those fandom videos that already exist is that they barely talk about why fandoms are even a thing, or why hatedoms are even a thing. They just go on and on about how cringy something is and how wrong this is without explaining why. There's only so many times that you could say that the Sonic fandom is cringy or the Has-Been Hotel hatedom is cringy. Like, I wish we could just take a step back and really analyze and think about why these fandoms and hatedoms are even a thing. I mean, there's clearly a reason as to why these fandoms and hatedoms are a thing. There's a reason why I was such a crazy fanatic too. It got to a point where I thought bullying was justifiable because it builds character or some shit. I've seen other ranters and shit bigger than me talk all this trash, and I thought it was totally normal because they're bigger than me. I thought Sonic recolors gave Sonic a bad name, so they just tried to rat out all the cringe like it was some mission. Kind of like furries, now that I think about it. Remember furries?
Well, I remember when furries harassed Tony the Tiger.
Jesus Christ, But yeah, furries would try so damn hard to rat out all the cringe, the bad people, just trying so damn hard to keep their good name. Over what? Liking anthro animals? If people are really judging your niche over a Nazi furry, then they're not worth listening to. It's impossible to summarize a whole damn community because with that community you have subgroups, and if you go deeper then you have friend groups. It's not worth trying to act like you know everything about fandoms because nobody does. Not even people who claim to be in the fandoms know what their fandoms even are. Fucking bronies! I get that everyone wants to give a label to something so they don't feel overwhelmed and scared of what they don't understand, but we're not going to solve all the problems in the community with just labeling everyone and calling everything cringe and not cringe and this weird thing that, now that I think about it, reminds me of segregation. All these fandoms and communities are just like society.
Sadly, we live in one.
Unwanted self-importance seems to be the main reason as to why toxicity is even a thing in fandoms and hatedoms and whatever. I think y'all need to learn a little thing about confidence. Confidence in what you love, even confidence in what you hate. That way, you won't feel like you have to yell at everyone for having a different opinion than you. And confidence in the content you yourself, as a person, makes so that your voice can be heard. What's the difference between confidence and pride? Well, pride is about feeling good above everyone. Confidence about feeling good because of everyone else. So yeah, let's talk about why fandoms are a thing. Maybe that way we can make things a little less toxic around here and remind ourselves why we're even part of fandoms to begin with. Talking feels good. You should try it with your friends and even enemies sometimes.
Damn, talking to people, sharing feelings and ideas, kinda gay, bro.
Well, hey, you know what they say. Gay rights. Stay salty, everybody.